Hello subscribers, welcome to the weekend video here with the list of alerts. So with the market this volatile, I thought we're gonna try on here to give you levels for both directions. Obviously, if the market gap up or down, those levels may not be valid. That's the reason why when people ask, oh, could you give us levels beforehand? The market is ever so moving. A trader last week gave me this feedback that she did all of her study over the weekend. And then the market gap down on none of those levels were invalid. We have to be nimble and be able to adjust to what the market is giving us here. So I'm going to show you a methodology on here and the best way that I think we can go about that right now, and by just highlighting. I actually just started a video where some of the things were already there, and I'm redoing it here. So just that's fine. Let's catch up on here. So I'm gonna go one by one here. I've done this for here. I'm gonna bring what I've written on there. I've gone all the way to square. You can apply the principle on the same principle to other stocks, right, in the list, hopefully. So let's bring it up here. Oh, where is that list? Oh jeez. Okay. So where's our list? Jeez, I keep losing it. Okay. Where did I put the list in here? No. Come on, Telex. So about that. So here's our list on June 12th. So on the 18th, we gave you this new list. Here we go. So here's our list. That's fine. WYNN, Netflix, NVDA, Workday, Square, Macron, IQ, Adobe, Caterpillar, Advanced Macro Device, AMD, McDonald, and Target. All right. So we have the list. So here's what's going to happen. Let's go into the first one on here. We've already done that, but that's okay. So WYNN, we're going to go to the weekly because we are trading weekly, right? So how am I able? I'm getting these numbers on here. I'm measuring the average most recent candles on here to get those levels. So 100, we gave you 103 on Friday. It has come, it was 89 something, or it was almost 90, right, on Friday, but then it has come on Thursday rather, before the close on there. So 100 on this direction, if let's say that's the direction that the market is moving, and then it's 75 because 75, or it's this 74.32 is this 38.2 Fibonacci. Just a mention for you, I talked about it in last video, right? A lot of these stocks, you're gonna figure that out, that hey, over the past week, 3 weeks on here, if you were to apply this methodology, let's say you put 100 in each direction, right? Just by applying this, we talked about it's the same. You will get to the same conclusion if you use the ATR. For those of you who know that. If you don't know that, we will teach you that in technical analysis during our one-on-one coaching. You will have you put 100 on here. Most of these will have been 10 baggers. For us, we traded WYNN, for instance, on this run on here, where we were trading the July 20th, 120 calls. Kid you not, they went from sub $1 to $5.20. I vividly remember that because that's a trade that I had, and then since then this thing came back all along. So imagine the July 20th paying 500%. Imagine what the weekly would have paid you out of this move on here, folks. Much more. So in that case, $100 on one direction, $100, you will have had more than a 10 bagger. So your $100 on the winning side, the calls will have paid more than $1,000, and then the other one, in this case, in this scenario, if you had this candle, it will not have paid anything. But what's your return? What is your overall return that you're looking at, right? So how you calculate your overall return? You started with $200, but now you have in your pocket $1,000 minus your 200, so that's a profit of $800. So I take 800 and I divide that by 200. That tells me that I multiplied. That's 400% gain that you can put on your pocket with a simple strangle strategy. No question asked. You just take advantage of the volatility of the market. So that's what we are going for here for this week, because as of now, this market, it's really unpredictable in any direction. And for us, we play that on a limited level, because cash is a position as well. So we did that for WYNN on here. We did that for Netflix. Let's quickly show you for Netflix how we arrived to that conclusion. We just again done it quickly. Look at the average size of this candle on here for Netflix. Let me bring it back here. That's where you can see the conclusion that I reached. I was in the middle of a video and then I had to start. So I'm reading the open high low here on top. So this size of the candle, 30 points up, would have gotten you to buy the 450 call. So same thing, we applied that here, 30 points, we are giving to 27 points. So June 26, 480. We are this week, we are playing, for those who are new to the video, we are playing weekly option in this system, because all of these stocks, don't go doing this strategy on other stock, okay? That's most likely is not going to get you anywhere. These stocks, this gave me a lot. Somebody called them AI, artificial intelligence. It's a system that I own. It has not. This system has nothing to do with flow algo or anything. We use flow algo as a complement to this to give us the direction, okay, when there are prints. Understand that, folks, and I will make sure to clarify that again. So for us, we're exploiting the volatility, the recent volatility that we have seen in some of these major stocks. So Netflix moved last week over $30 on the bullish side. The previous week, the same strategy would have worked for you. You would have actually won first on the calls and then on the puts as well, applying that methodology. Because look at this candle on here. I'm looking at this candle with the upper wick or the upper shadow, as some call it. So we went from 416 to 445. That's 29 points, folks. That's 30 points in one direction. So same thing here from this level. That's we close here 453. If we apply that low, that gave us 420 points. So I'm just applying that technique on here for this week. And again, in pre-market on Monday, we are going to be able to see where the market starts and how we can adjust on some of the level if we want to do that. Or we just trade one direction, because if the market shows us a clear direction, we trade that direction first. There's no need to strangle if we are certain of the direction of the market using technical analysis. I hope that does make sense for the most part. Let's see. The next one on the list is NVIDIA. Oh, NVIDIA. Same thing, folks. NVIDIA. Look at the candles on NVIDIA 2 weeks ago. From 355 to 380, that's 25 points. And this past week, it went from 352 to 377 high. That's 25 points exactly. So what do you think that we're going to do? The logic, when you understand that, in this case here, 370, okay, 25 points, 30 points. Well, what's 5 points amount strength? So we can target the 400 calls. It's bizarre thinking of it that way. But my friend, by the end of the week, you seem to think the same thing over and over. Look at this other candle on here. Look at this candle. Remember, this was a 3,000% move in 2 days. I remember that. I have a video of that. I posted it on Twitter for posterity. So in this case, then applying the same from this level, 25 points. Where did we go? We took 30 points up or down. That's fine. Meaning that this is going to be cheaper than anything. But the moment it starts moving, that's where you have to manage your position. I mean, certain traders, they recognize it. So a trader told me the other day, oh, they failed to make money the last week or the past week because of, okay, either they were being greedy, we're looking for more, or they didn't manage the position properly. So we can teach that. Those are things that we can correct. So be encouraged by the fact that you are in trades that are giving you a lot of opportunity. So now how to fully maximize that, that's something that, hey, this system is new to you trading it, so we are going to quickly help you get that. Those traders, they're all already scheduled the one-on-one coaching. So we will address that this weekend and over the next few days. I'm not really concerned about that. It's just adjusting, making small adjustment here and there. So no worry if you find yourself in that situation. The next one on here after NVIDIA is Workday. So let's quickly look at the chart. You see, this is why I'm looking at the chart, right? Because again, feedback that I've received, oh, could you just give us the levels and that's it. It takes 3 minutes instead of getting out in your long 30 minutes video. Folks, I'm using the chart and I want to show you exactly. I'm not making this stuff up. So the chart is there for us. Look at Workday, folks. Last week, we need to bring this down here. So we are looking at the open high low here. So last week, there was a bullish move from the open, which we gapped down, right? But just starting your day on a Monday, 171 to 190. That's almost 20 points on there. So this other one, the high 185, the low 169. That's another 15 points on here. Then the other one, 171, 182, that's only 11 points. Oh, geez, on the downside in this case. And this one on here was 162 low and 187 high on well, yeah, oh my goodness. Look at this one. 25 points. Can you imagine how much was made on that? Yeah, I think like they had their ER. Oof. So workday, in this case, we're currently standing at 183. We're not going to go for 20 points. So here, we just recognize here, 200 is the closest one number on here. Again, folks, you can make money, even 10 baggers, without being in the money. Let me repeat that. It's possible to make a 10 bagger without actually being in the money, meaning that the option is moving in your direction, but you have a far out of the money option as the direction keep coming closer and closer to your strike. Then your position appreciate. That's something that it's really, really very efficient in very volatile market, which we happen to be in, and we're about to just make that volatility even bigger than what it was. So 200 in this direction on here, and if we take the direction south on here, I'm using the exponential moving average. You can use exponential moving average 8, or I'm using this one 165 as a suggestion on here. So that's how I was able to get this value. I'm gonna do one last one, and then I'm gonna make sure that the video is small enough. I'm gonna paste this on there, and please, by all means, somebody do not tell me that okay, you couldn't do that for the rest of the stocks, because we don't even know where the market's gonna start. So doing this is just for academics, really, to give you a technique on how to go about picking up the strike, because I know some people have not, they are not, the education on technical analysis not there yet, but they will get there, because I'm seeing actually great progress from a lot of people who have started recently and who are going, proving it. Some of them have already posted win this week. I kid you not. Yep. Can't wait to have that session in exactly an hour or so with my friend on the East Coast to go celebrate celebrate his success, his weeks, his first week with successful trading, making money out of just, well, we spend maybe, okay, we spend more than the 90 minutes in our session, one-on-one coaching, but hey, come on, it's okay. Let's do square because that's one. So that's where we would have done the first 5, right? I mean, Macron, IQ, those I'm sure you can come up with level. If not, we are there, right? We're in the chat room, so on Monday or anything, we can give specific level when the stocks are moving. This is what Square did this week, folks. From 84 to 102. So let me count on here. 16 point plus 2, that's 18 points. All right. Yeah, this one, even I traded that. So I traded that, and the 100 called the word more than 10 bagger, more. Bought it, was going from 12 cents, then 10 cents. So start selling them 70 cents. It went all the way at least 150 the last time that I got the last batch. But that was before Friday when it went to 102. Yeah, this my selling of the position was like Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, not much was moving, so maybe I sold them on Wednesday. So in 3 days' time, this thing got you over 1,500%. But again, folks, you see this technique that I'm telling you about on here. If you have noticed it, that has been working. So what's in store for Square this week? Okay, so maybe the average on here, we cannot use maybe 16 candle, but if we use $10 on here, so let's say 110 on the bullish side, on the call side. And trust me, I'm laughing, but it's very possible. Very more. This market is just so, and because most traders, and again, some of these, a lot of our traders on here, they are new trading options. So the mentality, if you have been trading stock, for instance, one trader told me, oh, after I missed 184, and that's not the fault, because the platform was down. They would have traded it. That trader, they did the homework. The platform was down, and a lot of you had issue with your platform on Monday. So really, I felt bad on that. That's fine. I mean, we have to deal with those. I think some traders suggest you to have two platforms if you can. If not, you just take it as an outlier. You will come back. Guys, the thing is with this, right, is the consistency. So you become successful after a large sample of trade to be able to look at, oh, over a month time, how many trades are taken and what's the result of them? 2 months time, 3 months time, then you can really just something. Enough week like this one we had with technical issues, that's not a problem. So leave it at that. Don't, and understand you can have to feel bad about it. So here for Square, coming back on here, these candles have been, let's say this one here, the small ones, right? So if you look at the small ones, 84.76. So 8 points, 8 to 10 points. So in this case, you can use 88. Yeah, 88, 88, 85, whatever we want on the put side. And trust me, if the markets really move and they come back to the exponential moving average, as I suggested, to use them as natural support resistance, right? 83 here. Yeah, so we can use 85 puts if we want. Okay, let's do that on here. So that gives you an idea. One for the road. The video is already 16 minutes, so I don't want people to be talking bad about me making too long video, taking time away from the important stuff, folks. So let's do Macron, just for the road. Macron, don't they have an earning? MU, if they have an earning this week, I know that this is the week where they have an earning. So just be careful. You know how we trade earnings with options? So if you don't know, ask us about that on the day that Macron has earning. So Macron, oh my goodness, look at the moves on here. Again, just look at the size of the candles. Yeah, Macron has earning. So the 22nd, also, is that going to be on Monday or Tuesday? Okay, so trade likely then. So do not go into the earning with your trade on, folks. And now you're gonna lose money. I guarantee you that. Wait for the earning to be over, or trade it before the earning. Finish before the earning and trade after the earning. Absolutely, I will be trading it after the earnings because it will be moving. Which direction? I do not know. So Macron on here, I'm not gonna, because oh geez, if I were to earn something, we'll trade day 1, day 2, and day 3 after earnings on 622. I don't know if it was on 622. Ooh, Telex. Imagine you put in something on there and then it didn't go. Okay, folks, really, I think that's enough. 17 minutes or 18 minutes out of this. Some of these, IQ, for instance, IQ, all I have to tell you, they have prints at 24.40 last week, and you know what it did on Friday, right? We could end up on Monday, folks, this thing gapping up to $30. Trust me. Oh, why am I saying that now? I'm saying that now because look where we closed. The markets was selling off big time in the last hour. This never moved. I was watching it. I have the position. I have some long-term position that I started on this. Ill advice. Okay, I kid you not, because some of those I took them when I was 26, but they're so far up. I will reveal them to you on Monday. They are losing as of now, so it's okay. But the print on here, this is where we combine. You see, because when we got this, the prints were not there. So we combine the knowledge of flow algo with the Telex successful trading AI system, if you will, trigger alerts to be confident in the trade. AI is like that. But there was frustration on Wednesday, Thursday, where it wasn't moving. Pre-market, this thing will be going back. And then on Friday, they caught everybody off guard. They just shoot it up all the way to 26 or mostly the long trend on here is bullish as long as we stay above those prints. That's all you have to know. So maybe let's put it on here. So, but then does that mean that they're not they could not take it to 23? Yeah, they can, of course. If they take it to 23, what will you do? You would day trade it and take the scalp. So IQ. So in this case, yeah, we have to play weekly, but my friend, so what bullish as long as it is above print, flow algo print at what's the print level? 24.3 or something. They had a bunch of them. They have a bunch of them. So yeah, so for us, we are looking for calls on that. Will the market permit that? We don't know, but at least that's how we stand as of now. Okay, folks, I really have to stop this video and then save this and then yeah, save this, and then I copy the levels and put them under. Okay, that's it, folks. Really, 20 minutes. I promise I will do better next week. Sub 15 minutes next week. Thank you. Bye.